Welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Claire Bigley, and this is the third of my series of half-hour meditations slash sessions. I'm not sure quite what to call them. It's a mixture of readings, meditations, presence, listening to music, whatever comes through, whatever seems to need to be shared and given respect and honor to. Welcome to all of you. I've been wanting to do this weekly, so I do this every Wednesday start at 1:11 Central Time. And I'll keep doing this until it feels like it's time to stop. So welcome. Welcome all of you who are joining. And I just want to invite everyone who's watching this, whether in real time or afterwards, to take a minute, take a half hour actually, and just allow yourself to feel present. To feel present to whatever is your experience at this moment. Now for me, I've been feeling a little anxious this morning. A little anxious, some sores and pains in the back. I've been reminded that we are all clearing a great deal. Some of our own programs, some of our own habits, clearing some of our own toxic emotions, feelings, things we tell ourselves, but we're also clearing a great deal of those around us and the collective energy. So take comfort in the fact that if you're experiencing some uncomfortableness, if you're experiencing something that doesn't feel great, maybe some old emotions you thought you were so over, hey, I've figured this out, right? Perhaps you're simply feeling this for someone else, on behalf of someone else, on behalf of the collective. For there's much to be cleared and much to be honored and respected as we're feeling it. I'm going to take a moment and play a piano improv that I did a few days ago, where I kind of felt into the collective, felt into myself. And I think it's very apropos for what many of us are feeling right now, and a wonderful opportunity for us to listen in, anchor ourselves in breath, take the time to reacquaint ourselves with our presence and our still point. Here it is. The title of it is Call to Mastery. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, and I'm going to keep my eyes open as I'm listening to this. If you want to close your eyes, please do. Whatever best feeds you. If you feel like moving during this, please do. Whatever feeds your soul. Whatever is going to help you, honor you. Here we go. If you've just joined, that was a recording of an improv I did on Friday. Just kind of feeling into the energy of things. I feel like music is such a wonderful touchstone for us to maneuver life, for us to maneuver feelings, emotions, anything that may be causing discomfort or pain. For in music, it's constantly moving, yes? Constantly moving through something. Even if there's a period of silence, a period of rest, it will come back. It will move through dissonance. It will move through consonance. And with any amazing performance, that performer's heart was open as they were playing, as they were sharing, as they were connecting. Such big life lessons. For we're asked to do the very same thing. Can you welcome in anxiety? Can you befriend or welcome sadness, grief, anger? For man, they're all valid feelings right now, yes? Everything you're experiencing, everything you are is valid. But so often, we want to run away from these feelings, these experiences. Maybe we want to run away from ourselves. And there are many ways in which to do just that. But we're in a time right now where we're truly being asked to sit with our loved ones, to sit with ourselves, to sit with our beings. What's coming up for you? What are you feeling? Take a minute, check in, take a breath. Allow that breath to permeate your being. Breathe down to your toes. Allow that breath to expand your rib cage. Feeling any tension? If so, breathe into that. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to listen to anything that wants to speak to you. Allow yourself to just be. We often forget how powerful just being is. As Americans, as humans, we're taught to do. What are you creating? What are you facilitating? What are you doing? And what have you done lately? Because it's ongoing, yes? Constant. It's been deemed the rat race, the hamster wheel, many other ways of explaining it. This underlying feeling that to be valid, to be true, to be respected, you have to be productive. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that creating is bad or doing things is bad. but from what place within are you engaging? Are you doing it from a sense of needing to be liked, needing to be accepted, needing to prove something? Maybe it's a way of feeling safe. For when you're constantly doing, there certainly is that surge of energy, can be that feeling of desperation, of needing to accomplish something. And maybe for a minute or two, you feel validated once you've accomplished that. Been able to put a check mark next to something. What if you took the time right now, took the time in this time of stopped time, and just allowed yourself to just be? Or if you are feeling called to do something, to do that activity, to do whatever it is you're called to do, with a feeling of play, a feeling of joy, no expectations, just a savoring of what it is you are paying attention to, what it is you're experiencing. Remember play? It's not an easy one for me. I need to be reminded. I'm an Aries, and it's very easy for me to access that light switch that turns on the Aries drive, that focus that can be a gift and a curse. So I'm practicing. I'm practicing play. I'm practicing joy. I'm noticing what it arises, what may trigger me in a moment. I was making breakfast for my mother this morning, and she was noticing I was playing a video game. She mentioned something, some article she read about how somebody said that the best thing to do right now would be to turn off your computer. It touched a nerve for me. I got triggered. And I witnessed myself saying, well, I don't think it's too awful to play a game every now and then. I witnessed the feeling of feeling guilty. And that had nothing to do with her. That was inside of me. So I realized yet another opportunity had knocked on my door. What's still left inside of me that maybe I don't feel comfortable with just being? What's left inside of me that's struggling with play and allowing myself to play a video game? So I'm breathing into that right now. Befriending. That beloved part of me that feels guilty for not producing, for not showing the light that I am in every moment. And who's to say that playing a video game isn't shining your light too? Welcome to all of you who are joining me. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I'm going to take another moment just remind us to take a deep breath. Sending that deep breath into any part of us that may be feeling tension, achiness, any part of us that wants our attention. I'm feeling my ribcage kind of expand and relax a little bit. I've been feeling a lot of aches and pains in my back this past week. A lot of energy's been running through. I was reminded by a teacher of mine this week that many of us, whether we're aware of it or not, are feeling confined. Not necessarily physically, though that may be part of it, but energetically. So I want to take a moment to invite all of you on this call to allow your essence, allow your energy to expand. For we are all vast. Our connection to divinity is all vast and ever expanding. And the human in all of us may be feeling a little caved in. So take this moment, whether it's physically doing something that helps you to expand, or just visually going in and allowing your energetic vibration, your energetic blueprint to expand, permeate. Let's take a moment and connect to any loved ones that pop to our mind. Connect to anyone who we're thinking about at the moment. Maybe you want to surround them with a light, with a feeling of love. Maybe you just want to take a moment and talk with them, speak to them. It's wonderful to do it inside your head, but I'm reminding that there's something about speaking out loud. In talk therapy, it's called Gestalt, right? Where you're saying something out loud, it engages the unconscious of a self. Maybe there are parts of yourself that need to be voiced out loud. Maybe there are talks that would be helpful to have with someone other than yourself, where you talk through them and have a dialogue. Some call it the empty chair exercise. Or you can make a recording. Record yourself asking yourself some questions. You might be surprised at how you answer those questions in the moment from a place of presence, as you're anchored in your divine self. Taking a big, deep breath, feeling in to all of you. Good afternoon. Be kind to yourself these days. Remember, all these aspects of us may be working at different timelines, may be working in different paces. The human aspect of us, the nervous system, may need more time to assimilate all that's going on. Take a moment. Breathe in across New Orleans for people who are in good weather. Take your shoes off, walk in your grass. Let yourself anchor into your body. That's going to help anchor whatever is moving through you, whatever is wanting your attention. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little more buoyant. Feeling a little more expanded, a little lighter, a little more in tune with myself. Good afternoon. I see you. And it is a beautiful sight. How are you nourishing yourself right now? How are you nourishing your mind? How are you nourishing, savoring your body? And how are you allowing your heart to stay open, to stay present, to stay expanding through all that is and all that is unfolding? Are you being kind to the aspects of you that may want to control? I'm finding myself micromanaging my schedule in a quarantine, for God's sakes. Yes, I'm able to witness and laugh at the ridiculousness of it in a kind way. What a sweet little aspect of myself that feels like too much free time, or that I can only have so much of this or so much of that, because that part of me wouldn't want myself to get used to all of this after all. Oh, sweet, sweet aspect of me. I thank it, I honor it, and I simply explain to it that though I may have needed this guidance and this protection earlier in my life, I don't need it any longer. For we are in a time where we are rewriting things. We are rewriting our normals, rewriting what feels good to us, what is worth savoring for us, how we want to expand, how we want to unfold. We're coming up on the end of this half hour. I want to thank all of you for joining me, if you joined me live. My name is Claire Bigley. I will be doing this weekly for as long as I feel called to do it. Starting time will be 1:11 Central Time. And if you want to rewatch this, if you want to share this video, send it to friends, send to anyone you feel it might help. This will be pinned to the top of my Facebook page, Claire Bigley Soul Song Quests. Thank you. Thank you.